It's Christopher here. I don't know if you can hear me or see me, but I want people to do things for their own advantage, obviously, by making things for a transfuser. And I encourage you to be your own transfuser, which yourself, or use yourself. It's supposed to really need a government licence to say it. I don't know yet. But the house is waking up now. I mean, lodgings after my house was burnt down by somebody who thought I was a devil or something stupid. And, well, as you see, what you see in front of you is coal winder, and I'm in the background. And the coal winder is rather versatile because the take-out problem can be made separately. The problem can be made separately. They can take a bigger coil windings up, but of course they do make automatic ones, which are probably better. But then our bobbin size is smaller, as you can see. The commercial ones are much better. There are companies who own coils, and they could be employed. Well, it's recall. Neil Hannon used to run, well, he still does, run it, and I tried to get it down there, but he wanted £300 for it. And he also wanted the wire, because he had to buy vast amounts of the wire, which I don't use. And it's a special cable which has a coating on it, which makes it possible to stick it together after you've made it. It has to be made between two steel plates. Well, I'm going to do this on plastic, a thick plastic barrier at the end. And that's up here, which you probably can't see. And it'll be pushed up and glued. The super glue seems to be quite strong enough. And then they're not going to use an E-word compound to glue the wire in place as it goes on. And to start off with, I'm starting off with 2 reels, which I can afford. They're about £8 each. I've had 2 separate orders. I don't know when they'll come. One's ordered directly to me, others ordered through money carriers, but I pay for it. I've already paid for it. And I asked for a kilogram was too much. 500 grams is what as much as I can hold on this thing. A kilogram might fit on, and I did still one coil. The resonance coil, there's an inner coil and a resonance coil, that reduces the pressure that instigates the reaction. That's important, that's the important one. But it doesn't take up the power. The power picks up outside, and that loads it, and therefore increases these things seem to increase power. That's the whole thing, that's the invention, which is unfortunately mine. And I know nothing of other types, I know nothing of Tesla, nothing of Hitler, nothing, except that they apparently had something like that. But when I went to Germany, and I think that's Morrison in Germany, when I went to Hungary, they still got these Tesla towers, and I don't know what they were at first, and I realised eventually from somebody who described that it was in fact the power source. You can see with the cables, they're very primitive. And there's obviously a single layer coil, and the power is generated in the air in the coil. I'll just kick the working out. Hopefully not. And it's actually just 7 o'clock in the morning, and of course I just got up to, and hopefully I'll have some for breakfast. It's nice bread, good bread. And I've asked him to convert one of these pre-war, I can't get it, we're drilling out the hole to fit the 6mm. Well, I could have had a 5mm rod, I suppose, but I had to order a 6mm rod. I think they're 5mm, so it's just very, very light drilling. It's brass, sort of like pushed to go on. The other end I've stuck with this other stuff, which is super glue. Cardboard holding in place, washer. And actually I got that fixed with a Meccano clip on him. It needs a washer on it, just knock the clip off. That'll do for the time being. I don't know when this something wire stuff will come, but they don't do they might, there's companies that do the special sticky wire with coating on it, but I'm using an old enamelled, solderable enamelled wire. Every time you really have to solder it on, trying to get soldering on. And so it's a wrong job. And I need people to do the other things. There's other things. There's a brake, which is a 400 amp winding twice round, just round once, and it's got a triac at that end. I think you call it a transistor. I think you call it just triac, and it's operated by transformer, which is all the rest of the top line, and that's designed by somebody in Utrecht, and well, he's very interested. And we're already read by profit probably to save the world, big deal, the world can't be saved, but also to reduce the carbon footprint for everybody. These things run on seawater because the sea contains quite a lot of deuterium. But hydrogen, deuterium. And if you have hydrogen, you can't have hydrogen, but if you have a mixture of nitrogen and deuterium, that's relatively safe. Now nitrogen itself may well undergo fusion, in cold fusion in these conditions. So, I did work in the nuclear physics industry once, unfortunately it was atomic weapons, but I'm very guilty. I feel very bad. I don't know how many people I've killed, but it is pretty gruesome. I was supposed to tell. And I think the Russians have put one bomb up somewhere and possibly another one. So we're under attack, and you get a lot of people over there now that can work, and they're prepared to do hard work and work hard, and they expect sex. So and then they become naturalised, they become English. Don't say that, they become English, and that's it. So they stay, because their children are English, but they're born here. Doesn't matter where you come from. That's the problem. And these Brexiteers who think they can reverse that change, well, as an island, an offshore island, that can't be done. People come in boats, planes and everything, because they can get away from a mess in Europe. Now I don't know whether there is a mess in Europe. It's a wealthy country last time I was there, very stable. Of course it's part of the continental landmass that goes right through Asia and into Africa. And we're an island, that's right. Now that place that everybody comes in since history began. I don't know what the history was, but Phoenicians came here to the tin mines, and the Romans came to the tin mines, they ruined, and so it goes on. And between the Saxons and the Goths and Vandals, African tribes actually, and they're still there. Feet of wood, black, dark hair, bang, bang, bang. Oh, they seem to be less active now, a bit more civilised. They eat people in churches now rather than outside. Anyway, this transducer technology, and this is the basic things of a skull winder, but it's all windings. And there's actually the transducer winding itself, the resonance winding is the fundamental one. That produces the pressure, and the magnetic pressure, which is of course what a portion of the inner plasma winding, which is a single turn, and the current outside, and that compresses it and produces the cold fusion. Now the plasma is produced by high voltage from the end of the wire switch, so you have to start it. And that starts, you have to start it with a 10 amp, 12 volt resistor, and you can use an inverter or a battery for that. It's all available. In this country, inverters run at 50 Hz and relatively 60 Hz. So you have to have a 50 Hz inverter. You can run it at 60 Hz, that's fine, but it just acts lanes very well. I use 60 Hz, I use 50 Hz because it all matches up with the mains components you can use as transformers as well. As these transformers have iron in them that stops the effect. Very important. I suppose they knew this in the 19th century, when that one caused first time. Now, the gas is not contained, the plasma is not contained, it's regenerated each stroke, each trip of a second. So it's not contained, that's very important. So there is to make, and it will help you survive. It's the nuclear winter that's coming. Islam, people from Mohammed wrote a terrible time story, which is true, about an impact of some sort, and maybe another one, and lots of impacts, not just one. And as a result, the sky is red in the morning and red at night, which means there's dust in the atmosphere, and it's a bad sign. It's not that cold at the moment, and the point is, it shuts out the blue light, blue light of the sun, and photosynthesis requires both red and blue light. See the red light, that means the red light's coming through, so the blue light is being stopped. And that is good. It may not necessarily make the atmosphere cold, but it will stop plant growth. That's the problem. So you've got to replace it, and these transfusions will keep it warm, and it's cold, of course, stops plant growth as well. Now that hasn't happened so far. Well, they say it's real cold after Christmas, but it has been cold, and now it's got warmer. Atmosphere, global atmosphere is extremely complicated, especially here in the Medina, where the one that was a Roman period, Roman times, settled, wealthy, and he was a well-educated man. He worked as a seafood shop, and he would. Over here. So I knew it was true, it's true story. And I said, here the chart encyclopedia, and it's there. And so it was some sort of quality. Well, he wasn't the only one. The bigger one was broken up. Space, and lots of bits come. And that's what's happening now. These are happening all the time. The problem is reserved in Russia lots of times, and whether they keep account of it, and over here, often. All the time. Now this is a hedge against it, won't stop the effect of plants, but it will enable people to heat their greenhouses and light the greenhouses with the right colour of light to control plants. Because it's not unlimited plants, because it comes from deuterium. And it's a resource which will run out, or the deuterium is draining in from outer space all the time. I don't know what the logistics are for us, permanence. There's plenty of it. And the hydrogen in the water was also deuterium as a result of neutrons. The hydrogen bank could be used for trying to avoid international goods harvest. So I think the latest one that was used was nitrogen gas with deuterium in it. And it could increase the oxygen without any danger of explosion. Because with air, it's danger of explosion, chemical explosion. The nuclear reactor goes from fusion, it's cold fusion, cold, and it's dangerous. So all we need is people with qualifications like young undergraduates, recent graduates want to start businesses, and that can run on. Obviously, there's lots of other business to start. All sorts of things, aeroplanes, and we have an electric aeroplane now. With electric motor drive with aeroplane, it works on pointing threats in gas, basically. Pushes the gas out, very straightforward, and go to the sun. E cross H, is it? E cross H, and the gas inside in that space, where the coil of oil and the capacitor plates are, is done, shows it like that. I know we could get it right, but that was it. I know one, you can only try some London students, and they can see it making it. There's no new, no one really knew, was there? That's important. So for every generation it's new. And for the older generation, it's new, that's wrong. And we don't know about the new things, we can't cope with it. We've got wonderful cold wonders now. The electric ones are stuck, it's at the right time. It's done. But they've got to be done first by hand. least, I think so. Especially when you go to break water. If it was once, there's 3.3 kilograms of wire on it, on the calculations, and it's only a small thing up there, and so you have to do it slowly. Now once you've made it, the force of compression starts straight away, and the important thing is to even if you short the coil, it only changes the frequency, but you've got to stop the voltage building up. So you have the wires go in each end in a gap. So you have tube. The tube is to protect the draft rich from drafts, actually, and everything else. In air, it works in air, so you get the smell of nitric oxide, which you don't want to. And if you just leave it, that disappears. So what happens, I don't know. So you need a quartz tube to kill the temperature. That's unnecessary. You can use borosilicate. Now my friend did inject his cancer by that. If he sends it here, obviously the exchange point is somewhere else. Hopefully you'll send it, break itself. This is stressful. I don't know how to handle it. It was a massive thing. And having it here is dangerous. I can't do any soldering here. I must have bolts to screw it on. So some things I can do here, some things I can't. Soldering is very difficult because it makes a smell, and it could set fire to curtains. These curtains will melt in the solder, so you be careful. Hang down solder, I'll hang this lamp with electric is a good boy's lamp I've got. I've got a cold light there and a cold light there. The latest LED technology, which I purchased, very bright. But that's only two yellow. Yours a blue light, daylight, come to colours. I don't really do it. And that's it. So I want people to do the work and make their own so that it becomes established. It's the only way it's going to be taken up if you use it. The first steam engines were copied widely, but the first ones we made. And then we do have a working engine, and I think that's at right translations, and that's up north somewhere. I don't know where it is, but there is an address, and I don't know what its actual address or something else, I don't know. So I can get in there, and I don't think the man is there. I don't know what's going on. It's obscure, and it has to be. I don't know why. But it is. But we've got them, and it's a cold fusion engine. I'm not going to demonstrate anything. And to show. Nothing to show. The ignition circuit started with 2 millimetre wire, and it's 50 turns of 2 millimetre wire to get the 12 volt impedance, 10 12 volt impedance. And there's a relay. There's another thing I had, there's an innovation which I have to remember because I've done it and I can't remember it. There's a relay which changes over when the voltage transducer rises because you have a low winding which is generating electricity, which picks up the zone electricity. It's 12, once it reaches 12 volts, then it's on. It switches off the power to go in, and that stops it playing. Otherwise you get a surge on the range, right? Like the range, you get a huge surge on the range, you don't want. So that is important, that change of relay. There's a lot of inventions involved in it, not just one invention. I mean, the winding is one invention, and then there's that switch over is another one. Now, I was not referred to anything, I had no idea how to do it. I tried circulators and all sorts of things, they're not good, it's expensive, they do work out, they do work quite expensive. It's got to change our relays, but circulation really everything, separate the input from the output. They've got the kit for that. And it's an invitation for development for other people, especially Westinghouse. Big company like Westinghouse, which I have an investment, £10 million.